Walter Ford, a right-handed pitcher slash third baseman out of Pace High School in Florida. He's committed to the University of Alabama, but obviously that is subject to change. And Walter is good enough to join us this morning. Walter, thank you very much for joining. As I said going to break, that you actually reclassified. You graduated early so that you could potentially get drafted early. What was that conversation like with you and your parents?
It was a conversation we weren't expecting at all, and I finished up the summer. Had a great summer. Kind of sat around the dinner table a little bit. Kind of talked about it after showing out a lot, and kind of really thought. I enjoyed playing that high level. The speed of the game was kind of quickening up, and I enjoyed it. Kind of showed out very well, and I thought I was kind of really ready for it. Whether that be pro ball or Alabama, I just kind of really wanted to get to the higher level of the game.
Walter, I mentioned the draft combine, which is just around the corner in San Diego. What are you expecting? Obviously you're hoping to do your best, but what are you hoping specifically to get done there in San Diego?
Kind of just really get to know a lot of more people. Kind of joining the draft so late. I got to know kind of a small amount of people. So kind of getting out there, getting to talk a little bit, show my face around, get to kind of show my personality a little bit. It's kind of really what I'm looking forward to.
Walter, I got to applaud you because I live in a hotbed in Georgia for baseball, and I'm seeing parents actually hold their kid back a year. So for you to step up and go forward, like how tough a decision was that for you? Don't you feel like if you played next year, senior year in high school, that you would be even more dominant?
Yeah, that was in the conversation as well, talking about just being dominant for another year. But, I think just doing 2 years of high school would almost kind of be boring for me. I've always just enjoyed kind of being at the highest level of the game possible, and being able to kind of go out and do what I did this summer and being able to enjoy it and kind of look like I kind of belong there. Kind of just decided that it was kind of time to kind of speed up the process.
Love it.
Now, Walter, pitcher, third baseman, are you going to be one of these guys looking to maybe do two things? If you get to go into pros or get to go to college?
Now, college, I'll still be two-way, but kind of looking at the draft, when I did age up, that was kind of one thing I kind of had to kind of let go of. Of course, taking that year off kind of really hurt the bat a little bit because, of course, I was so predominant on the mound. So kind of going into the draft, I'll probably just be a pitcher, but still the two-way still on the table at Alabama.
I will say, Walter, I dove in on your YouTube, 14 minutes of you dominant. You got nasty stuff. Your slider is absolutely filthy. You give me almost a little Shane Baz of the Tampa Rays kind of vibe. Is there anybody who you kind of look at and follow?
Recently, no. But growing up, I was a big Tim Lincecum fan.
There you go.
We just kind of grew up during the Giants dynasty when they were winning the World Series. And anytime Lincecum was on TV, I turned it on. And I don't know. I never really tried. I tried to mimic his mechanics when I was younger, but of course I don't anymore. They were just so unique. Of course, I have arm injuries now. But I've never really looked at a pitcher and think like I want to pitch like him. And of course, like I'll look at pitchers and see how they move a little bit better, how I can get a little better at moving. But I haven't really kind of mimicked a pitcher.
Walter, circling back to your age, and obviously you're going to be younger than many of your other draft hopefuls. Is that maybe one of the things you're hoping to do at the draft combine, as you said, talk with as many people, talk with as many representatives to show them, hey, I might be younger, but I'm still mature, and if given the opportunity, I'm mature enough to seize it?
Yeah, that's definitely kind of the thought process behind it, taking a 17-year-old such a high would be a big risk, and of course, I kind of want to show a little bit that I am ready for it, for pro ball. Just being able to, they get me out there, I'm not going to get homesick and want to go home the next week. But just kind of going out there, showing I'm not like a normal 17-year-old, a little bit more mature, a little bit more kind of well-rounded, and I think that would kind of definitely help me out.
And you also have a nickname that is not run-of-the-mill for a 17-year-old. Your nickname is the Vanilla Missile, which coincidentally in high school I was known as the Brown Missile. So I do feel a certain kinship. Tell me about the nickname and how did you come up with it?
I actually didn't come up with it. Well, I say that back. I did. It started off freshman year. I used to wear like 4 or 5 chains, all gold. And parents started calling me, I look like Vanilla Ice. I looked like I was about to drop the hottest rap album of the year with all my chains on. And then I also played with like the flash and the swag of Deion Sanders. So the nickname was Vanilla Prime. And one night I was watching Chapman. Well, I was watching Chapman do what Chapman does. And at the time, I think I was like one of the fastest fastballs in the class. And I was like, if Chapman's the Cuban Missile, I want to be the Vanilla Missile. And then brought it up to the high school team. And as a freshman punishment, they made me make it my Instagram handle. And then from there, it kind of stuck.
I like that.
I absolutely love it.
I love it. But Vanilla Prime is really good too.
Yeah, that one's too hard to say.
But Vanilla Missile. I mean, there's so many merch opportunities, Walter, for Vanilla Missile that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there we go. Absolutely, got
you
missile.
have merch.
Right
You have merchandise.
I do.
I
got a little bit.
Where can people get that? Where can people get that?
I can't sell it yet, but hopefully, with the getting to college, getting the pro ball, I can start selling it. It's just right now, just rules. High school players can't make money off themselves.
Oh, well, I mean, look, the floodgates have been opened.
Yeah,
Might as well. I mean, it might as well.
It's
Absolutely.
a matter of time.
I mean, this kid's
Put it in mom and dad's
absolutely.
name.
This dude's killing it right now.
What does the Vanilla Missile have for breakfast?
Let's see, pancakes,
There you go.
bacon, lots of eggs, and chocolate milk. Love chocolate milk.
I love that.
I used to love it, and as you get older, the Vanilla Missile, your stomach doesn't let you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the brown missile, Walter, has a little bit of a lactose thing, but I just power through it. I mean, you just power through it.
Hey, over your right shoulder, I couldn't totally see it. Who is that ball player you got hanging? What poster is that?
That is Dale Murphy.
Dale Murphy.
That's your guy?
Yeah, that is, of course, like being around Atlanta, big Braves fan. And, of course, like my parents. Of course, I'm a Cubs fan, but I love the Braves just because we go to a ton of games. It's kind of the closest club to us. So, of course, I kept up with a lot of Braves players. And Dale Murphy is probably one of my favorite from the old team.
Oh, that's great. We'll have to send you a Mark DeRosa poster so you could.
You have to come up and say hi. I'm going to be at the Combine. I want to talk to you.
I'll look for you. You got to have a poster for me. I'll put it up there.
There we go.
And don't big leg
I do not have a poster.
Don't big leg you. Don't big leg you.
No, don't big league.
No, you got to come up.
Not yet.
Hey, Walter, it was great to catch up with you, man. Congratulations on all your success. Best of luck to you, and we'll be looking for you in San Diego at the Major League Baseball Draft Combine.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.